I get annoyed when the spaces aren't big enough to get out.
Yeah, I do.
And you see people reversing into a space and then gingerly opening. Tell you what, I was in, I think it was the NEC car park or something like that. It was a huge airport car park. It was airport car park. Huge. I think one you got to get the bus to and fro.
Yeah.
And
it's big enough you can't find your car when you're going back to it.
That's the one.
I know. Yeah.
That's the one. Anyway, I was sitting in the car, having just arrived, and it's quite narrow. And I thought, I just need to get out. Thousands of cars.
Yeah.
And I opened it very gingerly, and I've got little plastic strips on the car, so if I do it doesn't do anything, you know.
Yeah.
I can just rest it.
Yeah.
And you open my car, and it just went ding to the next door.
Yeah.
There was a fella sitting in the car next to me.
Right.
Thousands of what's the odds of that happening? For thousands of cars, I choose the only space with somebody sitting next, and he sort of gave me a really old-fashioned look.
Yeah.
I didn't, there was no damage or anything, but you think, what are the chances in that?
Yeah. In thousands of spaces.
Yeah.
Yeah. I always look, when I go in a car, I was going to say a big car park, but any car park actually, I always look first for a space on the end, so that you can only get one side of your car bashed in.
Oh, that's true.
So I always look for an end. And that's why you'll find me driving around a car park sometimes. And if anyone with me, they'll say, there's a space, there's a space, there's a space. I know. I can see.
Curb crawling.
That's only on Friday nights. Yeah. And so I try and find a space on the end. And what I'm not good at, and I've got a little theory on this, I'm not good at I'm not good at going in forward, funnily enough, but I'm worse at reversing into these spaces. Because I get out of the car, and so I'm almost touching one line, and there's a big gap on the other side, and things like that. And I have to get in and straighten it up because it just annoys me. But I have this theory. More ladies reverse into spaces than men.
Okay.
It's just something I've noticed. And what makes me realise that is just how many of the cars are actually on the white line on one side. None of them. No, but seriously. no, that's a little aside. It's a little wind up. I call it a little.
But if they want to get the shopping into the boot,
yeah,
and they're up against the wall, then they've got trouble opening the thing, haven't they? So that could be a problem.
But they do reverse in, and they see. There's genuinely. I'm serious about this. That I do think that more women reverse into spaces than men.
Okay.
It's just something I've noticed. Oh. Maybe I notice women. I don't know, but that's not true. But yeah, that's what I think.
Horse boxes.
Same to you, Mark.
When you see a horse box coming, and there's the driven ones, not the one with a trailer, not that kind of thing.
Yeah, right.
They're always driven by women.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Totally agree with that.
Nothing wrong with that, but I have a theory.
Yeah.
Little Josephine gets a horse.
Yeah.
And the husband goes, bottomless pit, stables, food, clothes, saddles, the bottomless pit of money, a horse.
Yeah.
But you've got to transport the thing around, the horse around. And the husband goes, right, you want the horse box, you're going to drive it.
Yeah.
Now that's the one theory. The other one is that there's some weird telepathy going on.
Yeah.
With a woman having more empathy, being aware, the awareness of the horse in the back.
Ah, right. Yeah.
And the pothole.
Yeah.
Boom, take it easy. The fella would just go, just drive through. But the woman is more in tune.
Yeah.
That's what I was groping at.
Yeah.
With the horse in the back, and to make it more, yeah.
Thinking of that.
I think that's the way.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it could be, because I think more women ride horses than men. Anyway,
Oh yeah.
there's more women riders than men.
I film quite a bit of show jumping.
Right.
And,
you do voiceovers as well.
well, yeah.
I'll go and ask you about it in a
I
sec.
film in the show jumping.
Yeah.
And there's a cartel. It's the Whittaker cartel,
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah.
Whittaker's, yeah.
and it's a big name in show jumping.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
But you go to one of these big events, and every other rider is a Whittaker. And the commentator's now going, and here comes Samantha Whittaker now, coming up now. Oh, she's over. Well done, a full round for that. And next coming is Peter Whittaker, and here he goes, and he's coming up to the first. Oh yes, he made a little bit of a fault there, but well recovered. And they, and next is Lucinda Whittaker. They're all called Whittakers, aren't they? And they get in, they pack up the horses and go, and it's got Whittaker on the back of the trailers as well, driven by a lady.
Yeah. And then you got Roger Whittaker.
Roger Whittaker, yes. Yeah. But the first time I was filming show jumping, they do the walk of the ring. So the riders walk the ring.
Oh, yeah. Before they jump.
And they pace it out
Yeah.
between the jumps.
Yeah.
And the first time I've ever seen this, and I thought, it's got to run a hell of a lot bloody faster to jump over that. Oh, they have a horse, do they? Oh, sorry. Oh, dear. Did you have another word for, you'd say, plimsolls, if I say plimsolls, but you'd say...
Pumps.
Oh, okay.
Pumps. Yeah.
We had Daps.
You had what?
Daps.
Never heard of it.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Daps.
Yeah, this was in Wiltshire, yeah. Daps.
I've never heard of that.
Yeah.
Had you heard of pumps?
Yeah, but only in the effluent.
Yeah. No, I mean, pumps. You've probably heard of those pumps. Pumps that you wear on your feet. But what we would say is pumps.
Pumps.
Yeah. So we know it's a U and not an A.
Yeah.
So you'd say pumps.
Yeah.
That's an A. P-A-P-S. We say pumps, which is P-U-P-S.
Now, my mum used to go and get the bass. B-A-S.
Yeah, that's right. We get the buzz.
Oh.
B-U-Z. And that people forget to change the S to a Z. It's buzzies. I remember the time when the buzzies were trolley buses, and they had on electric cables, and they had two arms off the top of the bus connected to two electric cables. I mean, that was good, because it couldn't go where it wanted, and if it went round the corner quick, one of the arms would come off and go like this. You know what I mean? And we used to laugh at that. Laugh. Look at me, laugh. That's a good one.
Look at him.
Yeah. See, laugh, it's not so black country as you think. It's just a shortened version of laugh. Laugh, not laugh. See, laugh's different.
Yeah.
But we used to say, laugh.
Yeah.
He's a laugh, are you?
Yeah.
He's a laugh.
Yeah.
And people would say, is he? Is he a laugh? Is he? Oh, I love the black country. I do. I love it. And but I like. This is my point, Mark. I like all accents like that. I love to hear all the accents, any of the accents, and they've all got, imaginary characters you put with them very often. Because often a comedian, you think of a comedian when you hear a Liverpudlian accent.
Yeah.
And likewise Glasgow.
Yeah.
And London.
Yeah.
So all these, and the southeast even, when you're talking of Devon.
Yeah.
And that.
Well, you're just reeling them off. I can see the comedians.
That's right.
Connolly.
Exactly.
Both Connollys.
Yeah.
That's two extremes, and West Country, even Jethro, something like that.
Yeah.
Real West Country.
I love Jethro.
Yeah.
I mean, he's a bit blue sometimes, but and he swears a lot. But
Does he?
some of his stuff is so funny. Really, really funny. And I get them on Facebook sometimes, and I always pick up and listen to them. Some I've heard ages. I could tell the jokes myself, I won't tell them in our discussion because they're too rude, really. But remind me when we're not on camera, and I'll tell you the one about when he goes over to Wales and coming back on the coach on the bridge. But I won't say any more than that.
We'll save that one.
Can I just go back to one thing? When we're talking, it's not parking, but roads, road use. And we talked about potholes and that earlier, didn't we?
We were.
But another thing that really gets up my goat, and we're seeing this a lot. No, it gets on my goat, doesn't it? We're hearing seeing this a lot because there's so many roadworks and stuff going on, and diversions, etc. And it amuses me when you're driving along and you're coming to an area where there's going to be some roadworks, let's say, and suddenly you see this sign that actually says something like, we apologise for any inconvenience, but from the XYZ of ABC month until XYZ of
the year of our Lord.
This road will be closed. We apologise for any inconvenience, blah, blah, blah. Now, that's all fine. But you've got to read that travelling at 30 miles an hour as you go past it.
Yeah.
And all you've read is, we apologise for the inconvenience caused. For what? Or you might get a bit further if you're a good reader, that from the 15th of August, this road will be, what? Closed until the 28th of September. And you're supposed to read all that as you're going driving past it at 30 miles an hour. And I've often thought, what would actually happen if you stopped to read it? And it's the same sometimes when you've got directional signs and you're looking for somewhere and you're facing this big sign that's giving you all this information about different directions to go. Now, I suppose most people perhaps can deal with that. But I don't know if you've ever gone past the sign and you actually haven't picked up that you need a third exit off this island.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And so you go around the island
a
couple of times to make sure.
Yeah.
I find that very frustrating.
Yeah.
And I don't know what the answer is, to be honest.
No.
But I do blame the government.
Here's an idea. I think, when you go to the gym regularly, Rog.
Yeah.
Yeah. And there are all these treadmills there.
Yeah.
And you've got these people pounding away on them.
Yeah.
Instead of having these solar farms and as Trump calls them, windmills.
Yeah.
If they were all wired up to the grid, they could power everything. Think of all the gyms up and down the country. They've got treadmills in.
Yeah.
And you've got people running on them like hamsters on the wheel.
Yeah.
Dun, dun, dun. They'd be powering everything, wouldn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah.
And that's reminded me, only really recently I was parked and next to me was this big van with contraptions on the roof and it got this one thing on the wheel and it was crudely done, but it was linked to the wheel going round.
Oh,
so
yeah.
it was obviously driving something.
Yeah.
And the driver was there and I said to him, what's this? Is this powering something? He said, no, it measures the miles. You've seen him walking along with a...
Oh, yeah.
This does that, but in a quicker way. It just measures the miles. And what I thought was that going round like that and spinning round, that could be driving something that was powering the car even.
Could be. Yeah. Could be charging his phone up or something, couldn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
It'd be useful.
No, I'm a bit actually disappointed in your reactions to that because you're.
Well,
I said earlier that you were creative and all that.
Well,
I thought you had jumped on that.
The cogs are going round trying to think of a way. I'll wake up in a cold sweat at 3 o'clock in the morning with the answer.
Well, you know all these windmills are going round.
Those windmills.
Yeah.
And the windmills, yeah.
Yeah. Now they're going round and they're generating electricity.
Yes.
So a car wheel going round has got to generate something.
Yeah.
So and this was just attached to the wheel.
Yeah.
And it was driving something else. I thought, it's great. And because you think, what's going round and round and round faster all the time? Car wheels.
Yeah. But what goes around, doesn't it?
Yeah.